Beirut, a jewel of the Mediterranean coast, where east meets west, plays an important role in the economy of the region, and is also a major cultural and academic center of the Middle East. The capital of Lebanon has risen like a phoenix from the ashes. Numerous construction sites and its towering cranes have now formed an integral part of Beirut's skyline. An excellent location to conduct training events with the regional outreach, like this time when the course opened its door to the practitioners from Lebanon and Syria. L'ENA Lebanon, a branch of the world-famous French l'ENA, hosted the FAO training event. Over 20 people representing the Lebanese public sector, academia and non-governmental organizations dealing with the rural development, and reforestation in particular, were welcomed by the RuralInvest course. The training was conducted in English, while the software and the training modules were also available in Arabic and French.
My name is Taka Hagiwara. We work for Food and Agriculture Organization of United Nations, FAO. We received the request from the government of Lebanon to conduct RuralInvest training. We usually have the 10 days course. This time, with the aid of the e-learning package, we tried to do the 5 days course. This was the first time to do it. We tried to do exercises as much as possible. So we gave a lot of different scenarios, and students learned different scenarios from agriculture to livestock and agribusiness, as well as production factories. And so with that wide range of the exercises, I think students learned the basics of RuralInvest. This is the area that we're going to invest. Now, all of these, I would say, these are the 3 key items. What else?
To involve each and everyone into discussion, the tutors use an interactive training mode like this talking board. To ensure good assimilation of the course content, the students were asked to undertake a theoretical online training. This was of great help to take the most of the practical exercises and ensure the entire group was on the same wavelength. Being primarily a communication tool, RuralInvest fosters the participatory rural appraisal approach and offers a range of practical tools helping practitioners to better communicate with the rural communities.
I really appreciate the Investment Centre contribution in undertaking this RuralInvest workshop. This is a very interesting training. The Lebanese participants are very serious. I haven't seen before people showing up every day from 8 o'clock in the morning till 6 in the evening, working very hard and with very bad weather. And I think the mix of the participants is very interesting between people from the Ministry of Agriculture, from research institutions, from universities, from NGOs, and I think that would be useful to all of them in their own activities, depending on whether they're working in reforestation, rural development, small-scale agriculture. And I sincerely hope that some of those people trained during this week will become professional or master trainers that could be used in Lebanon to train a much broader group of people.
Lots of practical exercises were essential to maximize the adoption of the proposed methodology. Several case studies, carefully adapted to the context of Lebanon, were used to prepare and appraise investments ranging from reforestation and fruit orchards to meat processing and ecotourism.
Well, now we're very benefiting from this course. Actually, it targets a lot of problems we are facing in our projects with the community, especially when we don't have this communication with them as it should be. and now we have a good idea how to communicate. During our work, we work mostly with non-income generating projects, for example, like reforestation. And the example we did in this training was very useful to understand how to make the beneficiaries know the importance of reforestation and make them believe that it is a good project for them to be implemented.
RuralInvest is gonna be a very interesting tool to use during our working activities, especially with regards to developing income-generating activities to rural communities. And this is the basis of our work. Especially that we're more involved in reforestation, and we would like to introduce this new concept of income generating with regards to forestry to become not only non-income but basically providing economic opportunities for the communities which are neighboring the forestry sources.
It will be 500 per year. Per year, because we have only 5 months.
Students work in groups, and the results were checked by the entire audience, which allowed learning from the mistakes of others.
I'm an agricultural engineer working with Lebanon. This NGO has a mission of environmental awareness and reforestation project. I'm participating with this course because it's very useful to help us how to communicate with local community and rural areas and villages in order to help them how to produce new projects and creating new opportunities for the inhabitants.
With your mind, with your model.
Students were asked to design the detailed investment project's proposals and to justify the choice of its elements, like selected technology or estimation of sales or incremental benefits for project's beneficiaries.
When investments are designed, market opportunities are often taken for granted. To sensitize rural investment practitioners and arm them with a set of practical tools, RuralInvest has a specific session on demand assessment and marketing. This time we brought to Beirut several commercial ideas from other mountainous countries, like for example infusions and organic healthy foods from Kumaon in North India from the Himalayas, or Parfait amaranthus, or even honey from pastoral communities in Zarafshan Valley of Tajikistan. We hope that we manage to give to our students some sound ideas on how to understand the market and integrate its requirements during the project design.
This course is really interesting. It will help me a lot, I think, in my work and especially with the ministry team. Of course, I will introduce them to this RuralInvest, and we work on a lot of projects, especially reforestation and rural investment projects. So most of them we don't do any real study on them. So using now the RuralInvest program, we can have more realistic starting information in order to know if the project will be successful or not.
It was intensive and we learned a lot. And I think we will benefit from this experience first as a university to transfer that knowledge and include this program in a course, because we lack this in our universities, so we are very thankful.
5 jours de formation à RuralInvest. On est parti avec un pari au départ de faire cette formation en 5 jours, alors que les expériences passées en Asie centrale et en Afrique de l'Est ont plutôt fait des essais sur une dizaine de jours. On est parti avec ce pari de 5 jours, d'à la fois former donc, des participants aux différents modules, mais aussi à différents concepts d'analyse financière et économique, tout en les accompagnant dans les différents types de projets.
At the end of the course, the participants were trained to appraise their project proposals using a range of financial indicators like the internal rate of return and the net present value. RuralInvest is an FAO-developed free multilingual toolkit that comprises training courses, manuals and custom software, which provides the necessary support to prepare successful rural development projects. For more than 15 years, RuralInvest has been used to identify and prepare small and medium-scale agricultural and rural investments.